The Nigerian Senate has also approved the appointment of service chiefs nominated by President Bola Tinubu. The newly appointed service chiefs confirmed by the Senate include Major General Christopher Musa, Chief of Defense Staff, Major General Tarid Lagbaja, Chief of Army Staff, Rear Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, Chief of Naval Staff, and Air Vice Marshal Hassan Abubakar, Chief of Air Staff. We have details in this report.
The Senate suspends its Standing Order 1B to permit the admittance of non-lawmakers into its chamber. Those admitted into the chamber include the Senior Special Assistant to the President on National Assembly Matters and the service chiefs, scheduled for screening and confirmation. One after the other, the nominees took the stand to give a short remark about themselves and why they consider themselves fit to execute the new task assigned to them.
My experiences as a military officer shaped my unshakable faith in our country, the unlimited power in its unity and greatness of its people. My belief in country equally informed my participation in rebranding of the Nigerian project in 2009, where my submission came in second, on the need for synergy and to operate in harmony with sister services and other security agencies, including the larger Nigerian society.
As the hydrographic officer, which is my primary department, I contributed immensely to the development of the current tidal predictions, which is being used by the Nigerian Navy, hitherto, which was done abroad by the United Kingdom Hydrographic Office.
Including Operation Zaman Lafia, Lafia Gole, Safe Haven, Delta Safe, to name a few, including a host of others.
The Senate then dissolves into a committee of a whole for further screening in a closed session. After 3 hours, the Senate reverted to plenary and the nominations of the service chiefs were confirmed.
Will the Senate approve the nomination of Major General T.A. Lagbaja as Chief of Army Staff? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Rear Admiral Emmanuel Ogala as Chief of Naval Staff. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Will the Senate approve the nomination of Air Vice Marshal A.B. Abubakar as Chief of Air Staff? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
TVC News, Abuja.
The confirmation of the service chiefs is coming barely 24 hours after Nigerian army troops killed 3 bandits in Mangu, Plateau State. But the security situation in the country continues to evolve, throwing up new challenges. Sifonesian has more on this.
Security forces have been put on their toes following a recent directive by President Bola Tinubu. The tasks before them include ending the carnage in Plateau and Benue State, as well as restoring peace to troubled parts of the country. Nigerian army troops on Wednesday killed 3 bandits in Mangu in a renewed offensive to curb attacks. Constitutionally, the armed forces are tasked with protecting the territorial integrity of the country from external aggression. They also provide aid to civil authorities, the police being the lead agency for internal security. The Nigeria Security Report released by Beacon Intel highlights the challenges the service chiefs and allied forces are confronted with. Data for June has shown there were 460 incidents that resulted in 239 abductions and 854 fatalities across 234 local government areas in 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The North Central had the highest number of fatalities. The numbers will further be pushed up by recent killings in Plateau and Benue State, where the death toll in Saturday's attack in Ukum local government area has risen to 30.
Benue is a peaceful place, and we wouldn't want anything that will tarnish this image. These are killings from within.
The Chief of Army Staff has assured me of the renewed commitment of the Nigerian Army towards ensuring an early resolution of the crisis on the plateau. As a government, we are also ensuring that we do our part. We are providing all the logistic support we can.
We will continue to follow peace, to ensure that we have a peaceful environment. We have taken steps to address the challenges. The new GOC has already moved, like His Excellency just mentioned. We all know Plateau as the home of peace, and we want that peace to be restored. And we're going to do everything that is required to ensure that we achieve peace and tranquility in Plateau State.
But beyond a crackdown, there is a need for the government to pursue an elaborate security sector reform and improve security sector governance, as well as improve transparency. This, according to Beacon Intel, will result in winning the hearts and minds of the people. Sifon ACN, TVC News, Abuja.